Hi guys, how are you? Yeah, we are from swimming once with Le Family. I want to say something. Gather up, gather up, gather up. Tag your friends to tag their friends to tag their friends to tag their friends. Napapat. Taginganan, taginganan. Tag, 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 tag. Tag, 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 tag. If your husband can't function very well, come and buy this medicine for your husbands to put in tea. Come and buy this to put in tea for your husbands. My honor, a teaspoon job. Performance perfect. Now, I want to talk about why Zambian dancers and Zambian musicians, I would rather say, because when you compare Zambian musicians to Nigerian musicians, or say dancers who dance for our musicians, why they are so poor is because of your mentality. You guys, didn't you know that Maongo is a dancer? I am a makeup artist. When I do my problem, my eyebrows, it is a God this, God that, God does not like this, God does not like that. If Maongo chooses to dance, it is a talent. Mumamfakira poloko ya unga. Do you put food on Maongo's table? Don't you see even, look at Fali. When Fali's musicians, that's why Congolese, they have brains. Don't we watch Kofi Olomide's dancers dancing? Don't we watch them dance? You are the same people that even pay dancers less. Less money for dancers. Money in musicians' pockets, there is no. You call an international artist to come in Zambia, you are able to pay them thousands of kwachas, or rather dollars, than pay a local musician. You pay them cheap change. 5p, a person is performing from 23 to 04. They are performing. You pay them what? Even in UCZ. You were saying such a woman, such a woman. Wallace, you're talking, Maongo was engaged 3 weeks ago. That is the difference between marrying somebody out of the name of getting married and marrying somebody who understands you. Mwayonaka? Mulina vuto Zambians. Niendeko nitambeko ma musician. If we don't go and watch musicians, what are they going to be eating? Don't you all listen to Afunika's songs? Don't you all listen to Fally Ipupa's songs? Don't you listen to Beyonce's songs? Don't you watch their dancers? Mufuna kastabwa? Mwapangwa shani umulomo wrists. Evana kamba bantu apa pa Facebook kuti mulomo. Muliba mulomo. That's why drama mwana mai pano problem ndiye problem chabe. Apa manje kaidi drama zavuta. Money is scarce. Na tuvi mala mwana mai ulipe mala tuvi. Uleta mindset yako ya poverty mentality on social media. We enjoy, and trust me, I love the way Maongo dances. She's an entertainer. She's a performer. Mutenga Zambian dancers, when they are performing on stage, don't you see even Mampi has dancers? Every artist has got Zambians. You want the show to be boring? You wanted the show to be boring. Timwacha bechapi. Nonsense. Church. What? Maongo, when she leaves her house, do you know the type of prayers that she prays? For that man to put a ring on it, don't you think it's the work of God? If God hated her, she would have been praying for marriage, just like some of you have been going fasting and praying for marriage to reach your doorstep. Nkuloleka ningona taizia. And Ferigola and coffee, I can spend any amount. Mwayonaka? That's why poverty mindset. And you people that like saying, tomorrow you are preaching, you want me to pray to who? You see this, I'm alive right now. Huh? My skin, my face, it's glowing. No makeup. Nachoko samba. For me to be alive and sleeping on this bed, this is my voice that I'm using. Did you breathe the breath of air in my lungs for me to be alive? Do you want me to be praying to you? You don't want me to be talking about my God. Why? Are you the one that created me? Are you the one that blessed me with children? Are you the one that blessed me with a husband? Are you the one that has made it possible for me to sleep on a comfortable bed and have my meals 3 times every day? If not 5 times. It's just that I'm dieting. Is it you that gave it to me? You want me not to be talking about God? How is my business your problem? Muzambia banga muntu okufa tenzeri so. Me got surprised where after watching body viewing, people started gossiping a dead body. This country. Mulina problem. Ero apaka idindrama zavuta. Na ya talk time mzambo sobera kumozi. Chifukwa mulomo wa. I don't listen to political songs. Who's talking about political songs? Who's talking about, you see how dull you are? Who's talking about political songs here? Zambia is a problem, really. They can make someone commit suicide. Me, I can't commit suicide. And if you think that I'll stop going to church and start listening to, tomorrow you're Chani, tomorrow you're Chani. The reason you're alive and watching this live video is because God loves you. You understand? Yeah. Some of you, if you were a God, I think people would have suffered. I thank God is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the creator of the heavens and the earth, who has so much love for me as a human being. That preaching that man preached when I took Canaan for child dedication, he was right. Some of us, we go to church every day, but our minds are where? Like the prodigal son. But we don't realize, Monamai, you don't realize that God still waits for you. So you want us, when we go forever in the world, we do not return to the Father. Are you for real? Are you for real? Queen, please, you should educate me on how to use multi-purpose. 1 tablespoon of multi-purpose powder, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and the powder in lukewarm water, and drink it early in the morning on an empty stomach. This is for men. If kumwako hivi vachimuna hivi mpamvu mwankala kona mpamvu kaili hapa manje njala mwana mai njala drama zavuta guys. Impiana shupa. If you are able to even have 5 kwacha in your Airtel money account, thank God for that. It's not easy. I don't know whether there is no money in circulation. I don't know what's happening, man. But she's even drama zavuta, to be honest. Drama zevero my businesses in town here is slow. Once abantu badandaula and drama zavuta, guys. So that's why Roko Multi-Purpose, I think I'll put it on promotion. Because not everybody will afford, because, you know, dramas are water. Multi-purpose I can put on promotion. The reason why I can't put my lotions on promotion is because what I put, the essential oils that I put in my lotion are quite costly, you know. So I will not make a loss and probably buy something cheap and put in my lotion to sell you for 100 kwacha or 30 kwacha per lotion. I can't do that, I'm sorry. But on the multi-purpose, I am going to, at least people can afford to be healthy, to boost their immune system. Those people with stroke, those people with kidney failure, all those people with tuberculosis, high blood pressure, multi-purpose supplement I will reduce for those kind of people who cannot afford to buy expensive medication. It's a very, very, very good supplement. Even some pallets I'll reduce. Like the mini pallets, I've put them for 100 kwacha. Also the concealer, I've put it for 100 kwacha. My concealer, the one that I use, I've put it on 100 kwacha. The big palettes are going for 500 as usual, because they've got 48 eyeshadow shades in there, you know. So that is that. Otherwise, jealousy zakakupayani azimai maongo chana kashchilero chali shmokshane chaichechi. Oh, Maongo is a great performer, Mwandi. She just livens the show. I enjoy her dancing skill. She works for me, yes, but I also enjoy her. That's like her skill, you know. You can't even sign up a Zambian musician because of your mentality. But if other people, they go for auditions, could we do audition at Beyonce's whatever, if she wants dancers, they pay the dancers very well in other countries. Huh? I want the business is low, but all in all, we thank God. Yeah, we need to thank God. Oh, Jesus. I'm so tired. Can I ask a question? What happens when it's different when you're home and you go in the shower and it's so hot? You take a cold shower, you come out, you still feel hot. But when you go inside the pool, when you come out, you feel like you're in Norway, you know? You feel very, very cold. What's the secret there? Is there a difference between the water that we have in the showers and the water in the pool? Kapwera kagulire kwa mna banu iviva porridge all of tea. Even men, they can drink this, even in my hell, or porridge or tea or whatnot, or tutuntuangamwe. And remember, guys, right now I'm on a break. I'm applying natural lotion for 2 weeks, excuse me, for 2 weeks, so that skin younger in Kalimunomo, then I start again my journey. Just like that. It's good sometimes to, you know, allow your skin to breathe. Then you start. If you want to brighten it or lighten it up. Maongo is a very sexy dancer. No wonder haters can't stand. But they can't, Kabidi. And good news is that she got married. You know, I have dark spots on my face. What facial cream? By the way, I'm using your products. Sharon, how's our products working? My love, I need assistance on your page for a business, but first I give you sample, you taste. It's about bedroom suites. I don't deal with bedroom suites. Give me something from the roots. I am going to deal with it, not sweets. Mwanamai. My sweet here, Mwanamai, they just get apples. Cut, squeeze lemons and dry them on the sun. Some of them are even dipped in sugar. I don't. Better I chew ginger. Who died? I guess it's because shower is inside the house and the pool is outside. I need a CV. I am just so tired, one thing. I want to say. Yesterday I was at Africa's show. And today, hubby just said, let's go for swimming, you know. We're just back. It's not easy, wanting to be a mother. It's not easy. Also, food tomorrow, I'm going for work. Life is not easy. It just takes the grace of God. Okay, let me block him. I've blocked him. So that is that. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, money, yavutandalama. If you've got farms, you bought farms or you bought a plot, while it's still on bare land, go and farm. Magulako medaya beans. You know, farming will help a lot of us, especially in this time. Can one continue taking out purpose when they are pregnant? After 25 weeks, you can stop and start after your 25 weeks. Okay? What was I saying? Dramas of water. So if you've got land, you know these bleaching lotions, when you stop it, rashes come out. So, baby, me, even if I stop, have you seen rashes come out of my skin? No, you don't. You see? You don't. Let me block them. These Indians. I'm blocking them one by one. Go and watch the channel, Chizi World. Zavuta Mwandi drama. So what I was saying is that if you've got a piece of land, go to Soweto there, buy seeds. Go and till the land, you know. Till the land, grow your vegetables. When you grow your vegetables, who did your eyebrows? A guy called Tony in Charleston. He does tattoos. You know. I've stopped right now. It's been a week. I haven't been using my lotions. I've darkened up a little bit, you know. Because mostly, I've darkened up a little bit. You've seen, eh? I'm not using the lotion. In this canal, it's okay. So if you've got farms, please go and buy maize. Rain season is coming. You know. Rain season is coming, so make sure that you start tilling the land while it's still early. People are looking for pieceworks. Hey, prostitute. Who's a prostitute? Your mother? Your mother is the one who's a prostitute, not me. And your whole entire generation, if there are ladies in your family, they are all prostitutes. Idiot. Nonsense. Okay, Patience Banda, you are also a prostitute. Your mother who born you, prostitute. You, prostitute. Everyone, prostitute. Because you cannot come here and call me a prostitute. You understand? So, Iwe and your whole entire family, if there are women there, you are all prostitutes. Wow, now how foolish you are. Because of your wrong upbringing. That's what it is, huh? If you do something bad, people will call the people who brought you into this world as the causers. So why you on? Finish, mwana mai. Nakubweza amo, so you insult me, naine nakubweza amo, wamverabo. Nanchitebo. Kaguleni makapenta oko mabinzi. It's just that kapenta sunga ishangi. Singa mele mwana mai. Kaguleni mabinzi kumasoweto. Tiambe kulima. Na masidzi ya repu. Ndafia mwandi first hapa tili mseason ya njala hapa first. Tell them off me. I've done it, Deborah. Don't even mind. I've done it already. You come for me, I'll answer you back. Kaidi, I'm not even your age. You're probably way too young than me. You understand? You're probably way too younger. Young. Nakupapatira. Sinakaripe Samson, just tag your friend. You see? Instead, when we share the word of God, you don't tag. When we are sharing the word of God, you don't tag. But when a person is insulting, first ones to tag your friends. Ndish, what do you want from me, eh? Eh? Awe, guys, let's share good things. Eh? Ndish, mafnacha ani, eh? Mafnacha. Eh? You are lucky that God answered my prayer, that I got married. You are even lucky. God, I thank you for saving my life. Because if I was in Sodom, Mwanamai, your eyes would have seen your ears. Wait. Tandy, Commander Grace, how are you? Tandy Biras is Commander Grace. How are you, darling? I hope you are blessed. We had fun last night. Thank you for coming. God bless you for me. Beautiful always. Thank you so much. I'm created in the image of God. And oh, beautiful woman. Thank you, Tinashe. You're also beautiful inside out. We need women, you know. Women with positivity. Not when you wake up. Boy, you don't even know me. I don't even know you. We just meet by the way. On social media. Sharing knowledge. Amainsa na esap. Mainza yayamba manje apa. Go and rent some piece of land. You start farming. These Indians, I said, they are seedy. They keep on opening new pages. Yeah. Blessed missing you. I miss you too, darling. I miss you too. In Shifinshi Mufwaya, you love to judge a lot, Christians. You judge, you're a good Christian. Beautiful Christians, you judge a lot. You've taken the place of God. Bravo. Which God is it? Is it God in heaven or a small God on earth? Kayombo, how are you? Don't concentrate on negative comments. Just continue with the progressive teachings. Yeah, so I was thinking that tomorrow, if I have time, I'll try and get. Just imagine my tags on a Konda Upuba Zambian country. On my district, I think, Zambia. Sometimes I'm over at Tequila chat. Sivinto. Sivinto pan. Mama moja be brufeni vidi mwana mai mwatini mafno vtikapo na mtima. When I drink 2 brufen, headache na gone. So that is that. My compound D and my compound B. Start saving now for fertilizer. At least when you plant, you are rest assured to say you will harvest. You understand? You are rest assured to say you will harvest. Grow things like soya beans. You know, let us be like in the days when Joseph, the king, had a dream of famine. You understand? Joseph interpreted to say those fat cows and those lean cows and thin cows represents hunger in this and this and this. So they grew a lot of food and kept in reserves. That is what we need to be doing now. You understand? Because we are still, you know, in debt, and obviously the government is paying out lots and lots of money. That's why obviously I am just thinking there is no money, too much money in circulation in the country. So whilst we are passing through this phase, this is October. Think of going back to your farms or in the village. If you haven't sent money for fertilizer, start sending them the monies now, so that they should start farming. If you grow maize, you are rest assured to say that maize, you will, I take your advice seriously, that maize, at least it will keep you away from.
Went to the pharmacy. Okay. Then I met Henry also on the way.
Oh.
We did a small race. Okay. And then we chatted a bit. So okay, I went to get this, baby. Okay. I was dying.
Okay, my love.
Well, you're worried, huh? I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
It's okay. Come on, kiss me.
Yes, please.
Love you.
Love you too. I need you to put this in my mouth.
At least, okay. At least you're rest assured to say you are going to harvest. This is what my husband was telling you, Mr. Van der Maas there. gives out pieces of land on rent.
They're clean.
Yes, they're clean.
Yeah, plots.
I'm just from Bathing.
You know, so the cleanest woman on this earth. Huh? So they be an kapari cleanliness. Yeah, life more.
Mfake pamene.
Kaya.
Icho. Yeah, but
Yeah. It's all. Don't cost it. I'm gone. Thank you.
These things are gonna go so good. Okay.
That's for bacteria infection.
Okay.
If there's any.
At least when you grow maize, you'll be able to harvest. It will save you from buying mini meal.
Ecclesiastes, the book of Ecclesiastes says, he who looks at the wind doesn't sow the seed, and he who pays attention to the earth doesn't reap.
You see?
If you're watching the wind blowing, you will not sow the seed. And that's what Ecclesiastes. Let me find that verse.
So instead of gossiping on Facebook and tagging your friends for people who are writing negativity, better you start investing that time in trying to get knowledge. If you are not a farmer, this is the right time now to gather knowledge. You understand? There is good money in farming. Your business advice always helps me. Like me, last year when I planted maize, I harvested about 35 bags, those big bags of milli meal, and I did it on a small scale. You know, at least I know now that my land is fertile. So this time around, I'm even thinking of growing soybeans. I'm even thinking of growing soybeans. I like that, encouraging your fellow women, and wow, madam, be blessed too. Thank you. I'm thinking of growing soybeans. We tried tomato. I haven't yet harvested. And I grew onions. My onions here, I've got a lot of onions. I don't know if I'll harvest how many bags of onions. You know? And when it comes to spices, look at spices in ShopRite. They are very expensive. Things like mint leaves. These are some of the things that you can even put on your backyard. Problem, you put pavers in all your yard. Long time ago, we used to have a space where you can grow your vegetables. A woman is supposed to have a small garden. Try and grow. You don't have to buy things like rape and whatnot. In your spare time over the weekend, mwashangako tumarepu, tuma Chinese, you know, it saves some few coins. You might not realize, but if you spend 10 kwacha every day on vegetables, times 12 months from London Zinga, times 30 days.
That's 300 times 12. That's
3,600. So you spend 3,600 on vegetables alone every month, because nobody eats food without vegetables. And there's no way you tell me you buy vegetables for 1 kwacha every day. As with big families, I spend 30 kwacha every day to buy vegetables for this house. Go to Chibolia there. Buy chickens. Garden of mint leaves, spayat, not to onion, not to ginger, not to you see? That's a real woman. Maonaka. Oh, you can go ahead and read.
I'll just read from the background. And also, you see, the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 9 says, what profit has the worker from that in which he labors? I have seen the God-given task which the sons of men are to be occupied. He has made everything beautiful in its time. And he has put eternity in their hearts, except that no one can find out the work that God does from beginning to end. So what it means is that everything has its time, and the profit of someone who labors is God's gift. It's called God's given task. Okay, because God says that you must work, no sweat, no sweat. You get what I'm saying? And He has made everything beautiful in its time. You know what I mean? People also need to understand patience and perseverance, you know, because some people are not patient, and that leads them to jumping into criminal acts or acts which are shameful. You get what I'm saying? Eh? Yeah, so that's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3. There, I'll read it one more time so that you get it. What profit has the worker from that in which he labors? I have seen the God-given task with which the sons of men are to be occupied. He has made everything beautiful in its time. Also, he has put eternity in their hearts, except that no one can find out the work that God does from beginning to end. So also that means that what God does in your life, people will never understand. You know what I mean? Like the way you made the multi-purpose juice through your thinking and studying and research. You know what I mean? And all you ever say is it can only be God. You get what I'm saying? So God has made that beautiful in its own time because you labored for it. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's true. And one other thing, number one, I was also thinking, if we have a bountiful harvest, let us bountiful, bumper harvest. Okay, a lot. Take some of it, take to the church, because in the church there are orphans and there are widows. And there are a lot of hungry people in the church. You know, it's like the way Abel used to do. He would get the fattest calf, and give it as sacrifice to the Lord. Same with, we cannot offer cows because, okay, obviously some of us do not keep cows. But if you have a bumper harvest, take those food. So like the way I'll be harvesting onions, we have to take with my husband to the church. Okay? You don't need to be seen to say you brought things in the church or you bought curtains, because some of you, even when you give in the church, you want the whole entire congregation to know you. That is wrong. And this also goes out to pastors. When you see somebody who's known or who gives a lot of tithe, you want to give them the front seat. In the church, there is no rich, there is no poor. We are all the same. That's why we go to congregate. What makeup? Millie Beauty. I use Millie Beauty products.
Yes, can I add something?
Yes, baby.
Yeah, okay. Also, I want to make mention to people that they should continue using the Millie Beauty products. Reason being, you know, the body is the temple of God. So when we use these products that get rid of pimples and dark spots, it's good for the people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're representing your temple of God. And I would recommend that you use our products, you know, like because we try our best to make it perfect.
Yeah.
And because of this fact, people see success in what we do. The reason being is because people can trust what we do. Why? Because I'll give an example of the story of Cain and Abel. You talked about the sacrifices. And Abel used to give the sacrifices of meat. Of the animals, his fattest lamb or calf or whatnot. And Cain used to give the herbs.
Yes.
But you see, Cain gave herbs which were big enough to be offered as sacrifice. It's not because of the fact that Cain offered plants and not meat, and Abel offered meat, that Abel was more favored, if anything. I don't know if that's the right term to say. It's because of the zeal in these people. When someone is too zealous, like they come out with too much pride, God doesn't accept that. You know what I mean? Huh? We also know, so Abel was more of a humble person. You understand what I'm saying? And Cain was more more of a proud person, yeah. He had a lot of pride, you know? That's why he couldn't understand something. He was engulfed in that pride. You know what I mean? Another story is, what I'm trying to say is people should do things wholeheartedly.
Exactly.
And not like trying to use witchcraft along the way and stuff like that.
The problem that I have is this issue of, even when you're a celebrity or you give lots of money in the church.
Yes. Sorry, I get lost in your eyes. Sorry, people.
You give my offering. When you go in the church, you find that bafuna bakupase mpando wako first, the front seat, the best seat. You know, in the church, it doesn't matter what position you hold. You understand? The church is a place where everybody needs to feel welcome. You understand? If you saw, they say,
What's up with that?
oh, just massage my feet, baby.
That's why I'm here. Who else will massage you? Who's gonna love you when I'm gone?
So issue iyo tenga mpando wa festi mukaona muntu apasa mataiti ambili, or some of you have a tendency, if you see the car that a person drives, they just park in the church, it's the front seat. It is wrong. Kuchechi kujati maenda kutiti very welcome. That's why even sinners are supposed to be going to church. It's supposed to be a place where they find peace and solace. Let people not judge. Ukangena mchurch, oh, this one, oh, after all, yesterday we saw at the bar, or what. Make that person feel beautiful, just like the way Jesus Christ made you feel beautiful. Mwayonaka? Ukamvera mzako ankala kungombe, a person comes from Kablonga, you sideline that one who stays in Ngombe, you'll be able to give even a couch to somebody who's coming from Kablonga or Mayadi. It is wrong. Okay.
Is that the right word? Nzoleken.
Tinani mafuti.
Even this side, are you seeing this stuff here?
Let me start from this one first. Yeah, Abba? Abba?
After the canine, yeah.
Abba? Oh, ni Abba. Paleta
You
ngene
felt it?
semona china.
You felt it's moving?
Chumbo. Okay, nakwenda ngo.
Now my mouth is becoming numb. Sick.
Konda machope.
Yeah. That's not the only thing I eat.
Yes, in good.
That's the only thing I eat. Every day. Yeah, so you're saying I'm going to start
developing me corn. She's young, but I don't want to see that. Bam kagulire facial cream. So that is that time. Start doing vamene mwalimako mwapelekako kumachechu. Anyway guys, good night. Let me attend to my husband.